Alright, so today I'm going to go over two of the guns that bring me the most joy to shoot. They may not be the best, but they're the best that I have pistol wise to shoot. So first, it's going to be a SIG 320 X5 Legion. I've had this for a couple of years now. For the money, I don't think you can really beat it. When I got this gun was, I think, $900. I put the Trijicon SRO on it with the C&H Precision plate and backup rear, and it is a very good shooting gun. Feels good in my hands. I have not had any issues. Perfect size. Just a good shooting gun. And all on that, let me show. I've already cleared, but just to show you that that one's cleared. The second one is a Staccato P. When I got into collecting guns, this was kind of my, I guess, holy grail gun, and I got the opportunity to buy one a couple of years ago. Well, not a couple, last year, I believe. I've had it a little over a year now. This one is completely factory except for the Surefire X300. It did come factory with a threaded barrel, and I do have a Parker Mount Machine comp that I'll throw on it sometimes. Just, I got that to see if it shot like the Staccato XC, and I would say it's pretty close and looks very good, and a lot cheaper than that $4,200 price tag. But this is a Striker Fire versus Hammer Fire. I don't know that I can say one's better than the other, especially because I haven't put an optic on here yet. That may change my perspective on it, but right now I shoot both of them pretty similar. Obviously I shoot this one a hair better because I have a little bit more practice training, and like I say, the SRO, that's game changer for a long slide big gun because of the size of the window. It's huge, so you've got a lot to, you know, as far as come back on target and not lose the dot and all that good stuff. So that is definitely a very good optic for a gun like this, and I may end up going that route on this one. I just haven't decided, and at the time I was leaving it with iron sights because I was wanting to shoot it in pistol matches and just, you know, have irons and not go up to I believe it'd be open or close to it. So that's kind of my process as to why it has not put an optic on it yet, or doesn't have an optic on it. So with that being said, this is a, you know, a very expensive gun. This one, when you include the optic, it's pretty close in price range. I think I've got roughly $500 more in this one or so, because the optic on this with the plate was close to the price of the gun, and that's the kind of thing you're going to run into when you start running optics. They are worth it. I haven't had any issues with any of mine. As y'all can tell by now, I like Trijicon. I like Aimpoint as well. It's just you can run across deals on Trijicon and get them for a lot cheaper. I don't have a whole lot of time with Holosun yet. I do have a couple of EPS carries, but that's the only Holosun I have currently. I don't have any complaints out of that. Trijicon's pretty well tried and true, and it's made in America and has Bible verse on all the Trijicon RMRs, SROs, and all those. So that kind of means a lot to me. And out of the let's see, I have, I think, about 10 pistol optics now, and RMR was my first. I have a lot of rounds behind it and have not had any issues, haven't had any fail, come off, any of that thing. Now, I will say, once you start putting optics on pistols, most factory plates that I've felt, had experience with or whatever, don't feel the best. So I normally go with C&H Precision. I've been using their plates for a number of years now. I've also sent one slide to them to get milled. They do really good work, so I would definitely recommend them, and they're kind of local for me. They're out of Georgia, but that's, if you see a red dot on any of my guns and it has a plate, it's a C&H Precision. Other than one of my first Glocks I built still has a factory MOS plate. But other than that, I've switched them all out, and that one probably will. It's just, I don't shoot it enough to justify messing with it. So on that note, I'm going to get to some shooting. I may not do any fun and cool drills because the wind's kind of kicking my tail. All I brought was paper targets, but I'll get some shooting for you, and we'll go from there. So up first, I'm going to shoot the Staccato P, and if you're curious, this is a Safariland holster. The holster for the SIG will be Safariland too. I'm going to just do a draw and shoot under time, and you know, just see what the time is with the Staccato versus the SIG. All right. All right, so that was incredibly slow, but it was a 191. Let's do that again. One 5-1. 186. 149. 124. 117. 124. We'll do one more and then we'll switch guns. So 150. I would say that is probably about my average. Let's switch. And just so you know, that is the Safariland QOS. It makes it a lot easier. And one thing to note, that was a level 1 holster. This is just a weight retention, so it should in theory be quicker, but we'll see. So that was a 1.2. 1.3. Cheated a little bit on that one, but 1.1. 1.0, but I did rush that shot and pull it to the left a little. 1.4, that one was slow. 1.1. 1.4. Let's check rounds. Alright, so that's obviously going to be around my time for these two guns. I would say second and a half-ish, which is slow, but I'm a little rusty. I haven't been coming to the range as much. So for the next drill, what I'm going to do is just do a 2-round burst, just to see how long I can get, or how long it's going to take me to draw and fire 2 rounds. So we'll start with this one, it's already set up. All right, that is 1.44. 1.39, 1.55. I was slow on that one. The wind kind of was messing with my target. 1.4, and we'll do one more just for safe measures. That one perfect, we're out of round, but that one was a 1.30. So let's switch. We got about 6 rounds. So I would say that one averaged around a 1.3, 1.4 for the draw in 2 rounds. That one was a 1.6. 1.56. 1.5. First shot was 1.3. Split was 0.18. 1.37. First shot was a 1.1. Split was 0.18. Incredibly slow. I've miscounted my rounds, but that one was 5.62. First shot was 1.3. Split was 4.32. That was a delay and me deciding if I wanted to reload. But since we got a full gun, we might as well do it a couple more times. And on this one, actually what we'll do is reload. Got extra mag, might as well use it. Alright, so that one was 1 shot, tack reload, and 1 more shot. Total in 5.32, which incredibly slow. First shot was 1.27. So let's do that one more time. Total was 5.91, and we'll do 1 more. Well, that's pretty common in time. For me, there again, I'm rusty, but 5.59 in total. So with that, that's all I've got on these.